It was night, the very last night of the year. Snow fell silently upon the rooftops, the cobbled streets, and the flickering lanterns that dimmed one by one. People hurried home through the cold, wrapping themselves in scarves and laughter, eager for warmth and celebration. But on that same street, under the same sky, walked a small girl. She was so tiny, so fragile, that the wind nearly pushed her off her feet. On her head, a thin shawl. On her feet, nothing at all. She had lost her slippers that morning. One had fallen into the gutter, and a boy had snatched the other and run away, shouting that it would make a fine cradle for his future child. In her little hands, she clutched a bundle of matches, her only treasure, her only hope. She was supposed to sell them, to earn a few coins, but no one wanted to buy. Everyone was in a hurry, hurrying toward warmth, toward light.
Matches? Please, buy some matches.
But no one stopped. No one heard her voice over the howling wind, and the cold crept deeper and deeper into her bones. When evening came, the little girl found shelter in a corner between two houses. She didn't dare go home. Her father would be angry. She hadn't sold a single match. And besides, home was no warmer than the streets. She huddled close to the wall, curling her knees to her chest. Her small fingers were stiff with frost. Her lips trembled. If I light just one match, she thought, maybe it will warm me, just for a moment. Her trembling hand struck the match against the wall. What a beautiful flame! What warmth! In its glow, she imagined a great iron stove, glowing red with heat. She held her hands toward it, feeling warmth spread through her body, through her heart. But then, the flame went out, the stove vanished, and she was alone again, in the cold and darkness. She lit another. The flame danced even brighter this time, and before her eyes appeared a table. A feast like none she'd ever seen. A roasted goose, steaming and golden, filled the air with its delicious scent. The goose jumped from the plate and waddled toward her, knife and fork still in its side. But just as she reached out, the match went out, and the vision faded. She struck a third match. This time, the light glowed so brightly that she could see a tall, beautiful Christmas tree. Hundreds of candles sparkled on its branches. Shining stars and silver bells hung down, glittering like magic. She stretched out her hand toward the candles, and one of them rose higher, higher still, until it became a star, shooting across the night sky.
When a star falls, someone's soul goes to heaven. That's what Grandma said.
She lit another match, and there she was. Her grandmother, the only person who had ever truly loved her. So gentle, so kind, her face glowing in the light.
Grandmother, please take me with you. Don't disappear when the light goes out.
And so, in one trembling motion, she struck all the matches in the bundle. They blazed like daylight, brighter than the sun. Her grandmother reached out, smiling, and lifted her up. Together they rose, higher and higher, above the earth, above the snow, above the stars. In the morning the town awoke. There, against the cold wall, sat the little girl. Her cheeks were rosy, her lips smiled faintly, but she was still, frozen. She must have wanted to warm herself, people said. But no one knew. No one knew what she had seen that night, how she had soared into the light, into the warmth of heaven, into her grandmother's arms. The Little Match Girl is not just a story of sadness. It's a story of hope, of light found in darkness, of dreams stronger than hunger, and love that never truly dies. And somewhere, in that endless winter sky, a small flame still burns.